Every year, 140,000 pet funerals are held in Britain. As a nation of animal lovers, 1 in 5 pet owners are now spending more than £100 each on their pets after they die.
I think a lot of people probably regret if they just leave their pet at the vet and walk away. For some people, that's their way of coping, but for a lot of people, if they're not given the opportunity to say goodbye to their pet, it really can stay on with them.
15 years ago, Kevin Spurgeon's family set up a pet crematorium in Hampshire. It's one of a handful of places in the UK that does individual cremations and is licensed by the Environment Agency and State Veterinary Service. Kevin now conducts up to 75 cremations a week.
I think the day I get desensitised from doing this would be the day I stop doing it, because you've got to care to be able to do this. I love my job. You know, that may sound a bit weird to people that you know, I love what I do, but it just feels right for me. Owners can choose exactly what they want for their pet's ashes, and that can range from a very simple, something like this, a little scatter pouch where the ashes are put inside, to a range of caskets for indoors. The ceramic caps actually are hand painted to the markings of the pet, and you can get something like this done where the pet's paw is cast into resin or glass, and it's just a keepsake for someone. It's not for everyone, but it just gives people the choice.
One bereaved pet owner who's taken advantage of the new funeral services on offer is Barry Reid from Twickenham, who lost his rescue dog Bo, a Springer Spaniel, in February.
I mean, I've had dogs in the past, but with Bo, she was a special one, you know. You expected her to live till 12, 13 at least. And what happened was she was only 5 when she was taken. That was Bo's collar, which she still got. We'll have forevermore.
When Bo died, Barry had her cremated. Then he decided to take Bo's ashes home with him.
Bo's ashes are by my bed at the moment, and I've got the plaque for where her ashes are going to go. We're going to put the plaque in the garden for the moment, but when I go eventually, then I want my ashes to go with hers, and hopefully the plaque will be moved to a pet cemetery somewhere, and you know, everyone can see how wonderful she was.
Other bereaved pet owners have discovered more unusual ways of remembering their pets, like Sue Rogers in Devon. For her, pets are like family.
This is Patch, sat on the kitchen table, as usual, where he shouldn't be. That's Lucky when we were out on a nice walk on a lovely sunny day. Sam sat on the bed with his favourite toy. Didn't like any other toys, it was just that one.
When Lucky, Sam and Patch died, Sue had them cremated and initially kept their ashes at home. Then she discovered a more unusual way of keeping them close at hand.
The diamond is made up of Lucky's ashes, Sam's ashes and Patch's ashes, and they're all 3 mixed together, made into a very pale blue diamond. And then I had it made into this ring with 2 sapphires either side, because that's my favourite colour, and it's me and Lucky's birthstone.
To make the diamond, carbon was extracted from the pet's ashes and put into a diamond press. It was then heated to 3,000 degrees Celsius and placed under £1 million of pressure for 2 weeks. The diamond cost Sue £2,600, but for her it was money well spent.
I love jewellery, always have done, and I thought it was just such a fantastic idea that you can have a diamond made. I just feel that they're so much closer to me.
2 months ago, Sue's cat Sooty died suddenly, so she decided to spend another £3,200 on a ring.
This is Sooty's ring, all ready and waiting to have her diamond put in it, because it's already been made. It's definitely worth it, yes, definitely. I feel so much closer to him. I know it might sound silly, but it's just the way I feel.
Back in Hampshire, Kevin is confident that more and more pet owners will take advantage of this growing sector.
The importance of saying goodbye is massive, really, and it just brings a little bit of closure. People say that when they receive their pet's ashes back, at that point then they're able to start moving on a little bit. What we've really tried to do is look after every pet here as if they're one of ours. So, you know, I've looked after countless pets now and cremated countless pets here. When it came to me looking after Mikey, my dog, a few weeks ago, it gutted me to do it, and I felt all the emotions that everyone that comes here feels. And with Mikey, I looked after him myself, which was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. I think it was where people bring their pets here, normally they'll say the final goodbye in our farewell rooms. for me, that final goodbye was at the chamber door. It actually overwhelmed me how much emotion came out, but you know, it was a final goodbye, and it is a very, very hard time.